Everyone loves to play around online, looking at homes. We all do it. We do it even when we love our home and have no plans to move. We do it for one reason. We're curious.
What else is out there?
What did my neighbor just sell their house for?
What's the most expensive house for sale on my block look like in the kitchen?
What's the cheapest house for sale on my block look like in the kitchen?
What's the most expensive house in my city look like in the grand walk-in closet?
Are there any homes for sale with a home movie theater?
We just have to know. And many people use Zillow to get the answers. But if you're visiting Zillow often, there are 3 big ways you are being targeted or being fed misleading information. In this video, I'll go over all 3 ways, and I'll even throw in 3 tips at the end of this video about what you should be using Zillow for and how it can help you. I'm Kimberly from richbeyondourmeans.com, and I'm a real estate agent in Southern Arizona. If you like what you hear during this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to learn more about finances, family, and living a rich lifestyle through earning, saving, investing, and making money in real estate. Now let's dive into 3 ways that Zillow is targeting or misleading you, and let me tell you, some of these ways are less obvious than others. So guys, number 1, the Zestimate for your home means nothing. And I mean that, like nothing. And they kind of say that on their website too. But subconsciously, everyone believes that the Zestimate they see is the true value of their home or of the one they're looking at to buy. If the Zestimate is lower than the actual price, buyers subconsciously think that that home is overpriced. If the Zestimate is higher than the list price, buyers think they're getting a great deal. Well, when was the last time Zillow was in your home? Do they know that you just remodeled your hallway bathroom? Or that you have the best mountain views in your subdivision? Or do they know that the house smells like cat urine? Because any of those things can affect the value of the home. The best way to get an accurate list price is to talk to a knowledgeable real estate agent who knows the area well and invite them into your home and have them tell you what they really think your home truly could sell for if it hit the market today, or what repairs need to happen before it's ready to list. I have a great video on how to find a realtor, so make sure to check that one out after this one. By the way, as a side note, the Zestimate does not include closing costs. So even if the Zestimate were spot on and your home really was worth that dollar amount, keep in mind you'd have closing costs to pay for it if you sold it. So you would have to subtract those costs from the sales price. Likewise, if you're buying a home, you will also have closing costs as well. So if a Zestimate tells you a home you're interested in is valued at $200,000, that's not the price you'd actually be paying for it, because closing costs will be several $1,000s at least in addition to that price. Check out my video on closing costs after this one to learn more. Now guys, the number 2 reason Zillow is misleading you is that when you play around on Zillow's website, you actually start to think that you may be able to sell your house yourself without a realtor. You're thinking, you know, in this day of technology, why do I even need a real estate agent? I can take pictures of my own house, list it for the Zestimate, and list the house for sale on Zillow. I'll save a fortune in realtor fees. Well, the scary thing about this is that the minute you list your home for sale as a FSBO seller, for sale by owner, you are immediately putting a target on your back for real estate agents. I guarantee you that in the first week your home is for sale by owner on Zillow, you will get dozens of calls, maybe even like 100 or more calls from realtors begging to list your home for sale. The chance that you'll actually get a pre-qualified buyer from advertising your home for sale this way is much less likely than a real estate professional. But Zillow makes visitors to its website actually believe that they could easily and painlessly sell their own homes on their website if they really wanted to. Make sure you check out my video on FSBOs after this one. So guys, the 3rd way you're being misled by Zillow without even knowing it is that when you visit their site, you think you're going there for knowledge and to check out some cool homes for sale with some nice pictures attached, but you are 100% the one being targeted. Zillow makes their money by selling spots to real estate agents and lenders on their website, so that when you click the button to learn more about the home through an agent or get financing information, your information will be provided to the realtor or lender who pays money to get leads in that zip code. And they pay a lot of money to get those leads too, so trust me, they're not gonna stop calling or emailing you until you either buy a house with them or you change your phone number. Keep in mind that these real estate agents and lenders aren't necessarily the best in their field, and they might not even specialize in that area of town or that type of property that you're interested in. They're just the ones willing to spend the most money to be connected to you. But when the time comes for you to actually work with a real estate agent or mortgage broker, it's always best to shop around and ask friends and family who they've used in the past and who they feel most comfortable with and who did the best job for them. You don't just want to go with the first person who contacted you when you clicked a button on a random website. Okay. So what is Zillow good for? Should you just avoid it altogether, or can it actually be beneficial in some ways? Well, yes, of course. There are some features that can be absolutely helpful, and there are some handy features on this app that you can find in other places too, but they're all right here for you to find if you need it. So to start, if you already know the name of the real estate agent that you are considering interviewing, either to help you buy or sell a home, you can go to the Find Agent section of the website and you can view their recent sales, see the areas and sales prices that those homes were sold in, and whether they represented the buyer or the seller or both. You can also see how other past clients have reviewed them. So if you have multiple names of different agents and you're trying to narrow down who you're going to interview, this is one way to learn about each agent without visiting their individual websites. Another thing I find handy on their app is their refinance calculator. Before you plug in your personal numbers into the calculator, the first thing it tells you is your break-even point. And this is because it obviously isn't free to refinance your home. It costs money, which is paid to your lender. So before you refinance your home with these awesome interest rates that we're seeing these days, just make sure it's going to be worth your while. And if you aren't planning on staying in the home for at least 2 or 3 more years, it may not make financial sense to refinance. So visit your mortgage broker or discuss with your financial advisor. And guys, a final feature I like about the Zillow app is their actual mortgage payment calculator. And you know, you can find these anywhere. Just Google mortgage calculator and a ton are gonna pop up. But I like how Zillow's app makes the visual quite clear about the mortgage insurance. You know, the only way you can avoid mortgage insurance from the beginning of your mortgage is either with a VA loan or with a conventional loan with a 20% down payment. Now, if you have a conventional loan with less than a 20% down payment, or if you get an FHA loan, you're going to be paying mortgage insurance. And that can really add up to your monthly payment as seen here with the Zillow payment calculator. So of course, talk to your mortgage lender and real estate agent about what loan works best for you, and subscribe to this channel for more videos about different types of loans and mortgage insurance. So guys, I hope you've learned something here today about what the Zillow app and website can do for you and how it can be targeting you. It can be a useful resource, but like everything, those folks need to make their money too, so just don't be too misguided. If you have anything to say, good or bad, about Zillow, please put it in the comments section below. Subscribe to our channel and like this video on the way out the door, and contact me if you know anyone buying or selling in Southern Arizona. All my contact information is in the description below. Thanks for hanging out. Have a fantastic day.